From the banks of the Allegheny, welcome to Film Bits, Sicario, Part 6. Well, when last we left, Kate and her partner Reggie were pulling up to a bar to have a drink to get some release. Let's pick it up right there. Some nice blue light going on here in the interior. Chances are you're not going to hear any of this sound due to the song playing in the background. Slow push coming in on Kate here as she's contemplating what the heck is going on. Just kind of frozen on her. We heard a little bit of a sound there, or you would have. A little bit of diegetic sound. Seemed outer worldly. Oh, John Bernthal. And again, with the music playing in the background, I don't know how much of this you're hearing, so I'm gonna narrate it like you can't hear anything. They're having some fun here. Reggie's talking about her bra, trying to get her a man. Cut away to Bernthal there at the bar. Jokes about the redneck nature of Reggie. Oh, she knows what's going on now. This is a friend of Reggie's that he's trying to introduce her to. Slow angle here. Low angle shot. Showing from Kate's point of view. A little zoom in here. Slow push there. A lot of external sounds drowning out their dialogue. Looks like Bernthal, whose name is Ted, make a little move. We switch over to the dance floor. Kate has literally let her hair down, as she's figuratively letting her hair down. So it looks like a big scheme here by Reggie to hook Kate up with something, let her have a little fun. Oh, and the fun is getting a little bit more. That's a great transition. The lift up over back into the apartment. I love that transition. Cool little voyeuristic shot before this one through the curtains.
Just give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. All right.
Notice how the camera pulled back and had those keys in the shot, but the keys are in soft focus. All right? Hopefully you saw the camera move just enough that it triggered inside of you a little bit of curiosity. Like, wait, something's going on here. And maybe you realized that it was the keys being put into the shot, maybe you didn't. But the way that camera moved was slightly unnatural. And then we push back in, and the keys are out of frame. Cool upside down kind of shot here. And then Kate notices we go from soft focus. Oh, hello, strap that was on the money of the mule.
What? You're too much.
Just wait. I just need a second.
I'm sorry.
Kate realizes this is now an issue. And Ted realizes this is now an issue as she
Hey, Kate.
spotted that.
Hey, come here. Stop. Talk to me. Just talk to me, okay? Relax.
Like that wide out to the silhouettes
Oh, shit.
and the slight low angle there. It's an interesting little shot just kind of thrown in there.
What? Stop.
And we come back out to it. And then
What the fuck?
And now we are seeing we're going back and forth between this tight, medium, and wide into these silhouette shots. Now we're mixing up with the edits. We're mixing up a lot of shot, a lot of composition. This is good. Down on her and switch over to him on the point of view.
Stop, bitch. Stop.
Tightness of this shot. Got the diegetic sound coming in here. I don't know if you can hear it. This is definitely a day gone wrong.
This is you hear me? You did this. You did this.
Interesting flip. 180 there. Kate is blacking out. Well, who's that? Oh. Oh, God, I love me some Alejandro. Yeah. Indian Creek cigarette.
You used me as bait.
Now you used yourself as bait. I told you not to go in the bank. You brought him back here, though. That's smart.
Yeah, love how we're gonna pretend like I planned this.
Now you just write that in your report. Come on.
Good Matt.
This is
Always
good
Mr.
news.
Positive.
I'm gonna call Manuel back
Wow.
soon. You have the point?
So that was just a big turn. So Kate, they wanted to pull out this Ted guy. He's obviously part of the drug cartel and part of the police department. He's working for the drug cartel, as we saw with the little money band. And they used Kate to pull him out. They didn't know how it was going to go down, but they knew that it was going to go down. Interesting that he was a friend of Reggie's, too. But Matt and Alejandro and the planners of this mission knew all of these things. They knew these connections, and they just let nature literally kind of take its course and never informed Kate that this is what they were doing. So, wow, that is manipulative and dangerous. And if you like that kind of stuff, really cool. If you think that's a little dark, really jerky of Matt to do. Let's pick it back up. Once again, Roger Deakins is doing the cinematography here, and I think we saw that during the scene where Kate is being attacked and trying to be killed. All that mixture of shots. It's fun to go back in and just look at that scene, break down those shots maybe, take them one by one, see where we're seeing some continuity of shots, some shot motifs repeated, see where new ones pop up, where they're added, why they're added. You can do a lot or you can get a lot out of things by doing an exercise, just looking at that, little minute and a half whenever they start struggling. Pick it back up.
It's okay, Reg.
You should be able to hear all the dialogue here, as we don't have the movie.
Thought he was
Or
afraid.
the music, rather.
Want me to stay tonight? Or?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good.
You don't want me to talk to you and you keep fucking hitting me.
How many other corrupt motherfuckers are you working with on this side of the border?
Look, it's exactly what I told you, all right? They came to me and they wanted details about her case, and yes, I did it. I gave it to them, but I never wanted anybody to get hurt, and I would have never got a piece of shit if I thought that was it. Ah, fuck!
Okay. It's not what we're looking for, Ted.
Alejandro.
You know what the beauty is of you being so beat to a pulp? Is no one's gonna notice a few more scratches. This is a new deal, Ted. I'm the one who decides whether your daughter get federal protection. Or whether we post your ex-wife's address on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
I decide. Whether you
Great
go to
shot.
prison, in a work camp in Missouri, or a kill house like corporate.
Pause. I love that shot. We see it a little bit before in the scene. We can see Matt's eyes in the rear view, but they're in soft focus. I also love the inclusion of the red and blue lights. They're really going wild behind Ted, and then when we get that tight shot of Matt, how they're just kind of there, a little slower, not nearly as big and bold. The tightness of this thing. John Bernthal is such a great actor. He usually plays kind of a tougher guy. So to see him in this situation, see different slice of his acting chops, really nice to see. Alejandro just kind of hanging out, drinking coffee, and pulling skin, pinching, jabbing, gouging, whatever is necessary. But Matt's sticking the knife in, and we just see what an SOB he is to get what he wants. And you just know it's the truth. He's not raising his voice volume. In fact, he's talking rather softly, but he has that ring of truth and follow through in his voice. And Ted knows it too. Pick it back up.
This is where you negotiate how to survive, my friend.
Okay. Look, I feel like this whole thing's just gotten away from me. I fucked up.
We see the red and the blue also.
I'm sorry. Fuck you!
I'm sorry, God. I just love that.
Get the fuck out! All right, get out, motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck!
How many
Pause.
officers do you have
I'm
working?
going to mention those lights again. We've got three different setups here, right? Three compositional setups. The shot of Bernthal from the front, the shots we've had of Matt, and now these shots of Alejandro, kind of just peeking in here in the back seat. And the lights in each of the shots are shot differently, the top lights.
Give me
And I really love the dimension it adds. It just adds, pardon me,
all the motherfuckers they got working on the force.
it just adds this kind of, it's not even colorful. It's just more loudness and chaos and intensity. I think that subtly plays on this scene. It plays also on our fears whenever we see those lights. If we speed or if we run a stop sign or whatever, the way we feel, as people who might be pulled over by law enforcement. I think that seeing these lights is triggering some of that in our subconsciouses and helping make us a little more on edge as we watch this very tense scene. At least that's what I pull out of this. Pick it back up.
Okay.
Hell, I just.
Okay.
Oh,
So which phone do we start with?
It's that one. It's the shitty one.
That's the shitty one.
Yes,
Matt's just doing. Oh, that's great. Matt not even acknowledging it. Just loves to break that guy down. Interesting kind of bird's eye shot here, plus the reflection in the mirror. A lot going on in that setup.
How you feeling?
Just different looks, different takes, different ways to view the scene. Deacon's just doing things. And now Alejandro here.
You should have shot him.
I like that Kate's still in the mirror there. They're sweet.
I just tried to have sex with my husband.
Kate's back.
He's no assassin. He just wanted to know what you know. They're after us, not you.
Thank you.
Love the silence.
You remind me of someone very special to me. Get some rest. Tomorrow they'll call Manuel back to Mexico, and we'll cut a leg from them.
Boom. And gone. And we get that sound, so we know that he's gone. Has left the building, as it were. And Kate is just like, my God, this is just getting worse and worse. And I'm wrapped up in it. And that's where we'll pause. Wow. I love that ending scene, too, there. I just like, I don't know what it is. I like that mirror's open and we see the back of Kate. It's just visually interesting. It doesn't really serve any purpose that I can detect, but it's just visually interesting. And then the long pause when Kate says, thank you. I mean, we know this Alejandro guy is a bad, bad man. It's just so interesting. I mean, obviously, he saved her life, but she says thank you to him, and it's almost like he doesn't know how to react. And he says the line about her reminding him of someone very special to him, but a lot of silence there. Alejandro, just has so few words, a great economy of language. But when he says something, you better pay attention. So Diaz goes back to Mexico. They're going to take a leg. I think we might be traveling there soon as well. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.